Hi friends, this is Katie from Pharaoh Empress Tarot again, and this is a new moon in Virgo reading for the general, for a general reading. Earlier I posted a reading that seemed to be a little more personal for somebody. Okay, so this is a little more in depth. The new moon in Virgo is about a new beginning. I have all my notes out. I've already got some of the cards pulled. I started this reading a few minutes ago, and I started pulling some of the cards for us so that I could already get a sense of what energy we are coming into with this new moon in Virgo. So the new moon is bringing new beginnings, and so to begin with, we want to know what needs our focus, what needs our attention right now. And the cards that came out for this was the Justice card, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups, or the Four of Chalices. And today I'm using a new deck, and this art is very beautiful. This deck is the Prisma Visions Tarot, and it's very beautiful, and this is all thanks to your guys' contributions. I've been able to save up to buy a few new tools, guys, so thank you so much for everybody that asks for personal readings. And what this is saying here is that our focus needs to come to where we need to be mindful of where we are settling, where we are kind of getting stagnant, because the Four of Cups is about that, about being stagnant and kind of just, being used to a routine, and the emotional fulfillment is starting to go away. See these two cups here? It's like I've drank one of those cups, now I'm drinking the second cup, and I only have two more cups to drink out of before I'm all out of cups. And it's because you're stagnant. You're not going and grabbing more cups. You're not filling them up, and there's this river of water down here that you could be using, and you could be getting water out of. And with the Justice card, this is about taking responsibility of that stagnant energy that you're in. So what needs focus? What needs attention right now? You need to get out of that stagnant energy, and you need to take responsibility for it, because you need to get into this energy of the King of Wands. You have to pursue your passions. This is something that you started, and you have been seeing some kind of emotional fulfillment from it. But because you've stayed in this kind of stagnant energy, this is saying you need to start taking action again, because that's how you start filling up your cups. And then you need more cups, because look, there's an abundancy of that water there that you can be filling up your cups and get 10 cups where you can find emotional fulfillment. So that's why you need to focus and pay attention to wherever you're stagnant at right now. Because with the King of Wands, this is telling me that you need to start taking responsibility for your self-control and actually start taking action in this area that you're stagnant in. Because with the new moon, we're calling in on a new beginning, and you're settling. Don't settle. So the next question is, how can I improve my career? How can I improve my career? And that was the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. All about wands, guys, because right now with this new beginning, you need to start taking action. This whole reading has a bunch of wands, and the wands is about passionate action, because that is what the wands is about. It's fire. You can't sit in the fire. You got to move. You got to take action. That's what the fire and the wands is about. So here I have the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and then the Three of Wands to clarify the message. And with career, this is saying with the Eight of Wands, this is the final push. This is you know, you've been working very hard, you've been very passionate about something, and you're getting tired of it because you've been working very hard for it. And of course, like I said, you've found some kind of emotional fulfillment with the Four of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is like, look at all the hard work that you have put into it, and it's starting to bring fruition, right? With the flowers that are sprouting from those wands. You're seeing some kind of results from the work that you are doing, but you know, you're still not completely there yet at the goal. And so you're growing tired, but with the Eight of Wands, this is about the final push. The final push to get to where you're looking to get to. And because you've been stagnant, this is about planning with the Two of Wands. Is you have to make some careful plans because this is the final push. And in order for things to come into fruition, you don't want to rush things. You don't want to be too slow. You don't want to be too fast. You want to be just right, at the right pace. And that's why you have to do this planning, this careful planning with the Two of Wands. See, this person is very thoughtful, and they're just really planning their next move here. And then with the Three of Wands, you start seeing your ships coming in, right? That's why there was a lot of careful planning, because now you're taking the time to actualize your mission and follow your gut, you know, that intuition, because your ships are coming in, and now it's that final push that you have to take with whatever it is that you have been working so hard on. Because like I said here, justice is also about karma, about things just you know, finalizing and coming into a balance. That's what justice, right? Justice will be served. And it's like, you've been working very hard for this, you know. Don't give up, don't stay stagnant, keep moving. Remember what made you get passionate about this new beginning that you are manifesting right now, because this is, you have to take action. You know what this new beginning is about. So the next one, the next question that I have here for this new moon in Virgo reading is, how can I improve my health? And this part, this is about improving yourself, because sometimes health is not just about the physical, it's about the mind, the body, the spirit. And this is saying, you know, you need to bring health back to yourself, and this is at a whole, you know, mind, body, and soul. And what this is saying is, with the High Priestess, you know, with the High Priestess, it's about going within and, you know, sitting in the darkness, sitting in the silence, and finding that wisdom that is needed right now. You know, you need to get into your subconscious, because you have, I feel like there are unhealthy thoughts with the Ten of Swords that clarifies this message, and the Tower. Okay, because we got the Tower also. Something is coming to an ending, and you know, this is kind of different from what you would normally see on the Tower, because see right here, this house is sitting on this cliff, and it's just a matter of time before this cliff just collapses, and the weight of that house just, and it falls into the ocean here, right? It's just a matter of time. And usually with the Tower, there's something hitting it, and then there's still a foundation there where you can start off of, but not here. This whole thing is just gonna fall off the face of the earth and fall into the water, and it's going to come into an ending. So here, you're going to have to start new beginnings of, you know, maybe thought patterns, because with the High Priestess, you know who you are, because you're going to take that time, that silence, that dark moment to find clarity, to find the light, to find guidance with the High Priestess. Because in that silence, in that darkness, you discover yourself, you find that intuition. for yourself, and you start ending these toxic thoughts, this toxic identity that you have of yourself. You've allowed yourself to get into this toxic identity, and the high priestess knows herself. So, these thought patterns might have had you a little stagnant, because even though you've been working and progressing very, very well, and you've been very passionate about what you're doing and you're moving forward and all this stuff, this new beginning that is coming is very important for you. I pulled an overall energy for you with an oracle card, and it says prosperity begins. So from this new beginning, you're going to start finding a lot of prosperity. And that's why it's important to take some time, slow it down, do some careful planning, because this is the final push. And then you will start seeing things, come into fruition, come into existence, manifest in your existence and your life. So now the next question is about how can I best serve at this time? And when I say best serve, I mean best serve our community, the world, everybody around us, right? And the answer that came out for this is the Emperor with the Page of Pentacles, and then the Page of Pentacles again to clarify this. You have a gift. You have a gift, and you have to trust. So I feel like this is about a business or some kind of career, job, some kind of passion that you're moving forward on, that is going to be like your career, your job. And this is going to be like a business for you with the Emperor. So, and I feel like that's the new beginning that's coming in this new moon in Virgo phase right now for you. So it says here, how can I best serve? And like I said, the world, the community around you and all of that. It says this business that you are planning right now, which it looks like you're coming to the final stages of it, and you will start seeing success come from this, because the Emperor is the businessman, right? And the Page of Shields, or the Page of Pentacles, is about the universe gifting you something, some kind of talent maybe that you have, that you are using for a career, for your business, and this is serving the world. So it's very important for you to continue on your path here, because whatever you're doing, it's a service. It's a service to your world around you, to your community, all of that stuff, guys. So, don't give up. Just because you see things are a little stagnant, it's about shifting your perspective, guys. You have to. You have these two empty cups. You can fill them up, guys. Please do not stay stagnant. End whatever thought patterns are keeping you in the stagnant energy, because you are the High Priestess. You know who the fuck you are, guys. Okay, so please, you need to know that you are serving your community, the world around you. You are making the world a better place with this business plan, with this job that you are getting into right now, because it's coming from the universe. The universe has given you this gift to give to the world. So you don't have to worry about, whether it's going to be fruitful or not. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are doing right now, because that's why we're staying stagnant, because you're not seeing everything come into fruition all at once, but not all vegetables and plants, start blooming at the same time, right? Not everything blooms at the same time. Everything has a season. So you guys, you have to be more patient, okay? So then it says, how can I bring a better or a greater sense of order to my life? How can I bring order to my life? Because God knows we need order in our lives, and we need to plan, and we need to take one step at a time, right? One day at a time. And the answer to this question was the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Magician, right? So the Knight of Swords has one goal, and he needs to kill this beast here, right? That's his one goal. It's either he kills this beast or he is killed, because this guy is attacking right now. So he's got to take quick, swift action. He's only got one focus right now. That's the only focus that he has right now. He doesn't see that he can just slip off this cliff here, because that is the only goal that he has right now, is to take that swift action and cut and kill that beast there, right? So how do we bring order? You have to be more mindful. You have to be more mindful of your surroundings, okay? Of everything around you, of the people around you, the actions that you're taking, the choices that you're taking. Be considerate of everybody around you and of how your actions affect other people. Okay, so that came out with the Four of Wands and also the Magician. So with the Four of Wands, this is security, structure, balance, okay? The foundation. Everything is coming together nicely, okay? Things are are synchronized, right? And you have the Magician, because the Magician knows how to manifest things. He's got all the tools that he needs and is enlightened. He knows every step that he needs to take to make things manifest correctly. So that's why, maybe being focused on that one goal isn't that bad, but you have to be careful of where you set your foot, because you don't want to slip and fall, okay, guys? So the last question that I have here to end this message is, what is my highest intention for my self-mastery? So what is my highest intention for my self-mastery? And that is the world. Okay? You have to follow your intuition. This is divinely planned, divinely aligned. Even though you are very tired with the Ten of Wands, look at how things have bloomed and matured. That is your intention right here, right? That final push. Because do you see the difference between the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands is fruitful and it has all of these flowers. This is in full bloom, okay? But this guy here, he's tired. Of course, you see him carrying those wands, and it's like now he's harvested all of that, but it's been a lot of hard work and labor, and he's tired, but things are aligning in your path. So what you have to do to master is to not be so concerned with the money that is coming in. Guys, I know it's so difficult, guys. I know we get all of the collectors calls, right? Or you've got to pay the bills, you've got to pay your rent, and you get all those calls, and it's hard to not focus on what makes the world go around in this reality of ours, which is money. But guys, let go of that. Let go of that. If your job has something to do with a gift of yours, and all it takes sometimes is just energy, guys, do it. Do it and continue to do this. Don't focus on what is not coming into fruition right now. You have to be patient. And that final push, you have to take it. You have to take that final push. Plan it out well, okay? Because prosperity is coming for you. Prosperity will begin. You will start seeing more fruition, more materialized for you, okay? Because you are the Magician. You know exactly what steps to take. Not only did you get the Magician, you got the High Priestess. So you know yourself and you know how to manifest things into your life. So guys, this is what the new moon is bringing for us. Focus. Do not allow yourself to stay stagnant, and be careful of those moves and those choices that you are making. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. Bye.